What is the meaning of this conference, Slavic? The decision has been made.
Gentlemen, with the disappearance of Cain, the Inner Circle must stand united before the Brotherhood. That means a new leader must be chosen until the return of Cain.
Our decision is final, Slavic. We of the Inner Circle
I stand here before you, the leader of the Black Hand of Nod. Watch and judge wisely. You were saying, gentlemen?
What do you want, Slavic?
Don't pander to this madman. We are the heirs of Nod. Slavic has proven time and
Be
again.
Be careful of the next words you say, Marzak. It would sadden me to lose your support. Gentlemen, we are the Brotherhood. We must stand together. This is how Cain would have decreed.
Your murderous tendencies solve nothing, Slavic. There is no Brotherhood without a leader. And you are not that leader.
Your recent assignments have gained your promotion, Commander. As you can see, there are those who have forgotten the code of the Brotherhood, and they gain in numbers, fracturing the heart of Nod. The men you killed today are just a handful. We need order. Cabal. The Brotherhood needs Cabal. Cabal is order. Cabal is the hand of Cain. Cabal's data core, much like our Brotherhood, has been fractured. Infiltrate the GDI base at the Cairo site and recover Cabal's core. Now go.
Well, welcome back, Commander. It seems that the Brotherhood of Nod is more fractured than one would immediately assume.
Infantry reporting.
Or, I guess maybe not so much anymore, considered we killed 3 core leaders?
Sir.
It does put an interesting perspective on just how the inner workings of Nod operates, especially now that Cain is no longer around.
Sir.
Awaiting orders. Yes, sir. No problem.
Sir.
Awaiting orders.
Infantry reporting.
Engineering.
I'd also like to say that we're going to be seeing a lot about one of the characters in that last video.
Ready for action.
Please don't spoil him.
Sir.
That'd be great.
Orders.
Infantry
Yes,
reporting.
Getting to the mission at hand, it's a fairly simple find and retrieve type mission. One that you can, I don't want to say cheese, but you can speed up quite a bit.
Sir.
Awaiting orders.
Admittedly, you kind of have to know the lay of the map first before you can ever do this.
Infantry reporting.
Now, while we have a character that
Ready for action.
kind of acts similarly to the chameleon spy that we've had in a previous mission, he's got the same voice lines and everything. He doesn't have a cloak, so you have to be careful with him.
Infantry reporting.
To the point where it's kind of arguably worse to even bother using him. I certainly don't. I don't really think there's much of a point.
Unit reporting. Yes, sir. Unit reporting. Sir? Yes, sir. Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
It's probably also important that Slavic name drops the Black Hand, which I feel has been mentioned before, but I forget which specific cutscene mentions it. Probably another one of the videos where Anton is boasting.
Flying. Yes, sir.
But you have to kind of wonder, is the Black Hand of Nod its own faction, sort of like the orcs and different other groups in, say, Warcraft? Or even StarCraft's own little sub-units or sub-factions? Is it more just like a prestigious unit that seems to have a lot more clout than others, or something else entirely?
Infantry reporting.
Engineering. Sir? On my way.
Sir.
Input negative.
Ready for action.
Unit engaged.
Sir?
Ready for action.
You shouldn't expect to ever get any sort of reinforcements in this mission, so, you know, act accordingly with how you place your units. Obviously, cyborgs are way more tanky, you're gonna want them in front.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. No problem. Yes, sir. No problem.
Infantry reporting.
Awaiting orders.
Sadly, with only 2 cyborgs, you still don't do a whole heck of a lot in terms of anti-infantry work.
Infantry reporting.
Did you hear something?
Ready for action. Ready for action.
Sir? On my way. Sir?
Infantry reporting. Infantry reporting.
Awaiting orders. No problem.
Infantry reporting.
It also doesn't help that, considering the difficulty level, we take more damage. Oh, and apparently I wasted an upgrade crate on an engineer.
Processing. Unit processing affirmative.
Infantry reporting.
I mean, I guess that engineer is now a little tougher to kill.
Infantry reporting.
Oh yeah, and there's still that music bug. I probably shouldn't call it a bug, but I'm gonna call it one anyways.
Unit reporting.
It just, for whatever reason, it gets stuck on certain tracks. Or after it plays in the last song, it never restarts.
Infantry reporting.
Unit ready.
Sir.
Sir?
Infantry reporting. Sir, yes, problem.
By your command.
You know, speaking of units that get upgrades when they probably shouldn't, I wonder if crushing units count, and if you could ever give an APC experience that way.
Ready for action.
Engineering. No problem. Unit reporting. Moving out. Unit ready. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Engineering. Problem.
Now, on an easier difficulty, you could probably capture those 2 buildings, maybe substitute the construction yard for a barracks, which is probably the smarter choice, really, because you don't build, or you prevent the enemy from building infantry of their own. But yeah, I'm pretty sure on an easier difficulty, you could actually just like take over the entire base and win that way. Anyway, the reason why this is kind of cheese is because after you grab the fragment of Cabal, well, you have a unit that spawns at your starting location, and you just need to get somebody into it.